these Indian films. They're down to a formula. Songs, dance routines, a lot of sentimental heavy breathing. So predictable.
Great. I love it. If you don't like Indian films, then...
All right. I know the next question. Why did I want to come?
Yes, why?
To be with you, darling.
How come you never complain about those awful programs on television you watch all the time?
Oh, simply because I'm critical.
It's the type of criticism. I think you're full of contempt for Indian things. Sometimes you sound just like your mother.
Nonsense. I like Indian food. I like you.
नांगराज महाराज इंसान हो या जानवर हमने जिसे चाहा शिकार किया
As a matter of fact, Africa, Europe, Asia, Indonesia, people flock to see these kind of films. British movies. Huh. Nowadays they haven't got even money to make them. And anyway, who wants to watch them?
Please, be quiet. I can't enjoy my film like that while you're talking.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's all right.
See what you have done now. Got me all excited.
हमारे शिकार का यहाँ से और कितने दूर है? बस यहाँ से थोड़ी दूर है महाराज.
टिकट ऑफिस ने इंस्ट्रक्शंस दी है कि आपका पैसा रिफंड करने के लिए और इफ यू विश 12 दिन के लिए सब कुछ और नई फिल्म दिखाई जाएगी. इट इज नॉट आवर फॉल्ट. आई एश्योर यू.
There is a big racket going on here. Indian films are being stolen and taken to South Africa because India doesn't trade with South Africa.
Why stop films? It's the Indians there who suffer.
My darling, it's not as simple as that. I mean, they will say that India is trading with South Africa. Birmingham seems to be the place for this kind of racket. Video cassette, television, film, whole bloody lot. Leaving Handsworth is like leaving home. Why did you have to move out?
Don't you like our new house?
Of course I do.
I do. Handsworth. People were forever dropping in at the old flat.
Ah, but I always offer to help you.
Yes, but I had to wash the dishes and make endless cups of tea. Anyway, the kitchen's always a mess when you've finished helping.
Women, you just can't win.
Men. Can't do a thing right. Look at that. Always left the door open. I haven't got used to these light switches yet.
Where is Roy?
Roy?
Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
Look. Look at that.
Oh, no. Bloody hell. Look. The bastard have nicked my color television.
You better check upstairs.
Thank God, Leela, they haven't touched anything upstairs.
Well, this room's okay.
They must have left in a hurry. The bastard got in through here.
Oh, I left it open to let in some fresh air.
You and your bloody fresh air.
Well, if you insist on cooking curries all the time, what do you expect me to do?
Well, you always seems to enjoy it more than anybody else.
I meant to close it before we left. Hey, Raji, leave it as it is. I'm going to call the police.
Why bother? They are not going to help us. Come on. Let's have a drink instead.
Look, I know what you think of them, but I was brought up to believe it's their duty to help.
Ha ha!
Hello? Oh, I wonder if you can help me. We've just got in and discovered that our house has been burgled. Oh, Mrs. Roberts, 32 Park Road. The house called Shanty Nevis. Well, I don't know. I mean, they've made quite a mess everywhere. Oh, thank you very much, officer. There you are, Raji. The police are sending someone round straight away. What are you doing, Raji? What are you doing with that knife?
Sharpening it.
What for?
Well, let's hope we never have to find that out. That'll do. Think I was going to use it on you?
Of course not.
Well, that'll do.
Look! You don't believe me when I say it, but the police can...
Police.
Mrs. Roberts.
I'm Lillian Roberts. Please come in.
Just moved in, have you?
Yes, that's right. Less than 3 weeks ago.
Notice you haven't had time to change the name on the doorbell. Some packy name. Malto?
Malhotra. I'm afraid there's been a slight misunderstanding, officer. My married name is Malhotra. I use my maiden name usually. I'm sorry.
I don't apologise, Mrs. Roberts. It's all in the day's work. Can I have a word with your husband?
Oh, certainly. Raji? Raji? Officer?
Good evening, sir. Just a few routine questions. Name?
Hansraj Malhotra. I'll give you my card for the spellings.
Are you English?
No. No, I'm from India.
Are you a visitor?
No, I'm a British citizen. Would you expect a visitor to buy a house here?
Well, sir, the Arabs are.
Oh, well, they buy houses in Belgravia, not in Birmingham.
Anyway, sir, I am asking the questions, if you don't mind.
Non-stop RTA reported observation Ford Capri, Charlie Whiskey Mike, 260 Foxtrot. Soho Road corner, Rockery Road. Charlie Zulu 6, please proceed. Roger.
Hey, you there!
Charlie 2 Control 2, Charlie Mike 14.
You have some form of identification, a passport, perhaps?
What that got to do with it? You've come here to investigate a burglary, a theft, not to check my identity. The thieves have nicked my colour television and taken all the booze in the house, too.
I would appreciate your cooperation, sir. I'm just following instructions.
You're off to the little fucky thug. What do you want me for? Come on, come follow you.
Oh, officer, I fail to see the point of asking my husband for...
No, madam.
Yes, but...
The culprit may be an acquaintance of Mr.
Mr. Malhotra.
Your husband's with some motive. Come in. Excuse me.
Quartermain about.
Here you are. Caught him loitering suspiciously outside.
Roy!
Know him, do you? There, you see?
We're charging him with burglary.
What? Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. He's my son.
But I caught him hanging about.
Roy, why were you hanging about outside? Why didn't you just come straight in?
Well, I saw the cop's car. I mean, the police car outside. And I just got...
Are you all right, son?
Yes, Mum.
Officer, you're not really trying to suggest that my son tried to burgle his own house, are you?
Oh, you never know, madam.
Told you.
Mr. Matora?
Malhotra.
Yeah, well, do you have any suspicions as to who might have done the job?
I'm afraid I can't say that I do.
We've only just moved in and we get on perfectly well with most of the neighbours. What are you doing?
Just noting down their numbers. Imagine what would have happened if you were to be Asians who couldn't speak English. And you, young man, why weren't you home tonight by 10 o'clock?
I was playing chess with Mike Farrell, and the last game took a long time.
Hey, Raji, we've all had enough of a shock. Leave him alone. You go and get washed, Roy. You feel better.
Okay, then. Off you go.
Roy, do you want something to eat?
Yes, Mum.
I'll heat it up. You going to have some?
No, darling. No more curries for me tonight. But you go ahead.
I don't feel at all hungry.
I need a drink. I'm going upstairs.
You promised to stop.
It's just that this evening has been too much for me.
Oh, Raji, it's not going to make your problems go away.
But it does soften the blow.
Listen, Mum. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have to come back home 9, 10 every night. Most of my friends stay out till midnight.
Yes, I know, I know. Look, I'll try and talk to Dad. Don't you say anything. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
Raji, you're treating Roy like a child. Well, he's 17. He's grown up. Other boys of his age don't have to be home by 10.
Look, I do it for his own good. And the place I come from, children obey their parents even after they are married.
Yes, I know, but...
Children are free to get up to all sorts of mischief in this country. In India, such thing wouldn't happen. You saw what happened to him tonight.
Oh, yes, but he's sensible enough to be treated like a responsible adult.
Like a little Englishman, you mean? Look, I'm not sweating day and night to support a son who forgets his Indian blood.
Hey, now keep your voice down, Raji, please.
Let him hear. He's my son too, you know.
You say English people push their children out of home before they're grown up properly. Well, you're doing just that.
This country. Look, I want him to do well at school. Once he's 18, he's free. I mean, he can even bring his girlfriends home to stay. I'm a progressive man, not like my father. But until he finishes school, he's going to do exactly what I say. And no question about that. We should have never moved out of Handsworth.
Okay, we'll bloody go back.
Roy? You all right, son?
Yes, Dad.
Roy, did that fellow manhandle you? Shove you about?
Well, he was a bit rough. And he said, "You little packy thug." But I'm not packy, am I?
What difference does it make? We are the same people. And we are in the same boat. Don't ever let them make you feel ashamed of your Indian background.
Hello? Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Hello, Sohra? This is me, Mohammed. Yes? In Birmingham. Did you get the papers about the financial settlement, yes? Hello? I'm phoning to finalize the divorce. You know how the family is putting pressure on me? Because you can't have children. Hello? You understand, don't you? If you need anything, write to me. It is the will of Allah. Shamsul and Rashid Buya have obliged me by coming to stand witness to the declaration. I divorce thee. I divorce thee. I divorce thee. Allahu Akbar. Hello? Hello? Hello, Sohra. This trunk line is no good. I must go.
कितने पैसे हो गए?
980.
शुक्रिया भाई साहब। और हक साहब किधर है?
तो मकान में हैं।
अच्छा, बहुत दिनों से मुलाकात नहीं, मेरा सलाम देना उनको। हाँ,
अच्छा भाई साहब,
बोलना मैं आऊंगा।
I'll see you in the shop. Malhotra Saab.
Oh, Haq Miyan, how do you do, bhai? Kaise ho? I was just in your shop asking about you.
You are a wise man. You have to buy in bulk these days to save anything. That looks like a whole goat.
Oh, well, almost. My wife and I are having some people over for dinner tonight. That's why.
I hope my men gave you good service.
Oh, yes, they always do.
Please come this way. I want to tell you something.
What is it?
Malhotra Saab, it will be a privilege if you and your family will come to my wedding.
Shadi? Arey bhai, congratulations.
Ye Allah ke mercy hai. My first wife and I have divorced.
Yeah, I know.
Without children, what life have we?
Yeah, I understand.
My intended wife is from our own village. Very good family. She'll be arriving soon in 3-4 weeks.
भाई मैं और मेरी बीवी आपकी शादी में जरूर तशरीफ लाएंगे भाई। मेरी तरफ से बड़ी-बड़ी मुबारकबाद।
मल्होत्रा साहब, आपका शुक्रिया।
Okay, फिर मैं मिलूंगा आपसे क्योंकि I just got to go and get some sweet. So I'll see you. Good luck.
My salams to your good lady and your son.
Oh, Oh, the big man himself. How do you do?
Mr. Malhotra, long time no see.
Oh, we moved house, you know. Wife, you know. I believe you are a big shot now.
Well, someone has to speak for our people. Tories have approached me to stand as a local councillor.
How interesting. Why don't you tell me the secret of your success over a drink in the pub?
I don't take alcohol, my dear sir. But the soft drinks, yes.
Why not?
Why?
Shocking weather. Keep changing all the time, you know.
Local English weather. Mind the door.
अरे
कैसा भाई मल्होत्रा साहब?
कैसा ठीक है? अरे मोहन ठीक
और कैसा? ठीक है ना?
Yes, this is Mr. Anand.
Are you liking your new house, Raji?
Oh, yes. But I miss you all. But on the other hand, I can't complain.
Very true, sir. It is in the hands of gods. Good to see you again, Raji. You are keeping good health, no?
Yes.
How is your missus? Is she happy?
Oh, my wife, she likes it. But why thinking of problems only? Let's have a drink. Come on. What do you gentlemen drink?
Oh, you know us, Baba. Simple people, simple drinks. Pints of lager will do fine.
How about you, Mr. Anand?
Orange or something like that.
Sure. Excuse me. You?
Come on. All right. Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Check out again.
Sir? The future.
The privilege of your company, Malhotra ji. Your prosperity, Malhotra. Your very good health, sir.
And yours, Mr. Anand. You should be thankful to these friends for your position in the community. Years ago, we all started Handsworth Asian Association here.
I see. My privilege. Under your inspiration, sir. Mr. Malhotra ji, how about a game of 7 hands?
I left my card playing days behind in Chandigarh. When I was a student, I lost 1,000 rupees in 3-card brag. For some people, a year's salary, you know. But I won it back and more. But I could afford to lose then. Here, I never had that kind of paisa. Without money here, you are dead. Besides, I was working, studying and chasing women. And why not?
But this is not gambling, Baba. हम लोग खेलते हैं मजा के लिए. A small stake among friends.
No half measures for me. One vice is enough. Besides, I brought Mr. Anand here, who is a teetotaler, just to find out the secret of his prominence. Right?
Well, there's nothing much to tell. Our people need to be represented. And as I've been a very active member of the community, they just approached me, and that's all.
I see.
By the way, we have moved the office from there, and this is my new address. There you are.
In which road I'm supposed to approach you, Mr. Anand?
Anything. Well, think of it, I've got to go now. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
That bloody snake.
So a policeman comes up to him and says, "Oi, what's that?" He said, "Actually, it's a crocodile." He said, "I can see that. Why don't you take him to the zoo?" And he said, "Well, I took him to the zoo yesterday. Today I'm taking him to pictures."
Oh, Lord. What's this called? It's delicious.
It looks like a lamboona to me.
No, actually it's a Punjabi speciality.
I've never had it in a restaurant.
Well, you don't think Raji's going to give you his recipe? He won't even teach me how to cook it.
Lying toad. Actually, she herself is a very good cook. But you see, I don't look into books. I just cook it by instinct.
Do you know, I adore curries. Being a salesman, Clarence is always off to business lunches, but you rarely get him into an Indian restaurant.
No, I love them, I swear. But it sets me on fire, you know, at both ends.
It's not very hot, is it?
Why?
Have some of this yogurt dish. It'll cool you down.
I suppose you cook a lot of Indian food, Lillian.
Oh, didn't you get that exotic Eastern aroma the moment we walked in, eh?
You must show me how to cook a real Indian curry, Raji. Where did you learn to cook?
When I first came to England, there was no Indian restaurant where I lived. So I used to eat in cafes. But you had to swim through that aisle to get to that egg and bacon. So I talked to this friend of mine I was staying with. I said, listen, you must teach me how to cook, or I'll starve to death.
There's nothing wrong with English food. Fish and chips is still my favourite. And the oil's a status symbol. Plenty more under the North Sea, eh?
You know, when I was little, I wanted to eat nothing but fish fingers.
Good for you, boy. Now, this is a proper little Englishman. None of this newfangled foreign stuff for us, eh?
Look at that cheeky fellow. What do you think you are stuffing yourself with? I hope it burns you at both ends.
Well, maybe that's what's happened to the old grocer's daughter, Maggie, eh? That's why she's talking about being swamped by you Asians.
Do you know, I think it's a good thing they're here. I mean, in Edgbaston now, you can do your shopping till late at night.
That's very true. Greg, you are eating like a chicken. Come on, have some more.
No, I couldn't, really. It's delicious, but I've had quite enough, thanks. Grocer's daughter, Maggie, eh? Grocer's daughter, Maggie, eh? That's why she's talking about being swamped by you Asians. Swamped by you Asians.
I think it's a good thing they're here. In Edgbaston now, you can do your shopping till late at night.
When I was little, I wanted to eat nothing but fish fingers. Eat nothing but fish fingers.
Good for you, boy. Now, this is a proper little Englishman. Proper little Englishman. None of this newfangled foreign stuff for us, eh? Look at that cheeky fellow. What do you think of something like that?
What's so funny? Booze gone to your head?
It's not the booze. It's you.
Yeah?
Before we had Roy, you used to wander around the house looking like Tarzan. Look at you now.
It's your mother doing, you know. I remember how she used to get embarrassed watching this half-naked fakir embracing her daughter.
Yes. I remember when we were looking for our own place and we stayed with them. My mother was always whispering to me to get you to put some clothes on. I have a sneaking suspicion she enjoyed it, actually. She used to watch you out of the corner of her eye.
Oh, Leela.
It's true. She'd say to me, "Oh, Lillian, you know how your father doesn't approve of that sort of thing." My father's always been a bit funny. I've never seen him without his clothes on. Even on the beach in summer, he'd wear a suit and tie. Me, Tarzan. You, Jane.
You are tickling me. Oh, no, no!
দেখছি না তো কোথায় কোথায় না 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 এখনো আসেনি দেখতে পাচ্ছ না কোথায় গেল ওই তো মনে আরে ওই যে নাদিরা আপা দেখো ও বাকি সব আপনি কি বলছেন ঢাকে না কানে
আচ্ছা
চলো
जैसे जूता खा फाड़ी जाए ठीक है
welcome, Mark. Hi, BJ. Had a good weekend?
Yeah, I was having very much enjoyment. And you?
Yeah, it was fine.
Look, listen, we must go now, all right? I'll see you guys, okay? See you later on.
Yeah,
okay, bye.
See you around.
Yeah.
Bye. I was having really much enjoyment. You talk funny. You don't talk like that, do you?
Sorry. Okay. The final one.
No, what?
The best one. The one you like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I didn't mean it.
You think he talks funny, eh? Well, go on. Say it to his face. He beat the shit out of you.
I tell you, if I asked her, she'd say yes, just like that. What you say, Raji?
Nothing, yeah.
Hey, Ryan, do you fellas do karate as well?
Oh, we used to do kachaguchi. Kachaguchi and kung fu.
What's that?
Don't grift him, yaar. Talk to Vijay. He's planning to become Bruce Lee of Birmingham. Suddenly, he's so friendly.
Mr. Malhotra, please. Mr. Malhotra, please. Extension 7. Extension 7.
Leela? Did you phone me for that? Look, I'm an engineer, not a bloody caterer. Cheek of your bloody boss. All right. Okay. Listen, if he wants to take his friends for an Indian meal, well, let him look up in the telephone directory himself. Yeah. Anyway, he won't know the difference between Bindal Bhaji and a papadum.
Come on. Here, lad, he's been stabbed in the chest.
Come on, you lad. Stabbed in the chest?
Airway, Tony. Hello? Look after his airway, Tony. Just keep him steady at the moment. Next goal, mate. As big as you can. Why can't you have back? You want the next one? Yes, please. Deep the shock patient. Penetrating wounds to the chest. Hey, get it.
Tango 6, alert, the accident hospital. 1 male patient, severe state.
He's fading.
Check.
I got you now. Play. Check. You can't escape that easily.
Resign.
That's the second time today. Want another? Make it 3 in a row.
No, I can't concentrate.
Oh, you're just chicken. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing.
Look, if you want to talk about it...
No. I don't, all right?
Okay.
Toe-to-toe. The black man against the white man. Well, the end of round 4, not a lot of action in that one, but what action there was...
We hope to bring you the results of the boxing later on in the programme. More violence on the streets of Birmingham today with the
Leela,
stabbing
Leela,
of an Asian
look.
youth. Alistair Yates reports.
News is coming in that at 7:10 this evening, Sadiq Udan collapsed in the Nursery Road after being attacked by 3 youths. After an emergency operation, Mr. Udan died from multiple injuries sustained during the attack. 2 young men are helping the police with their inquiries. The police say there was no racial motive in the attack.
Roy. Roy, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Why?
Oh. Just wondered.
দাঁড়াও ফটোটা পরে নিও আচ্ছা জনাব আলী আমরা কি শুরু করব নাকি বিসমিল্লাহ
Nadira, tikoyabo. Or how can Amina make you up so that he falls in love with you at first sight?
Oto nervous hoile tikoyabo bakila.
Ehono oto doraili solboni. Maybe this is not for the ears of innocent girls like Amina, but I tell you, it's good to seem frightened before. But underneath.
Amina, তুমি যাও গিয়া রেডিও তুমি থাকলে আমরা হকলতা মারতাম পারতাম না
আমার লুকাই রাই নেই আমারও তো জানা দরকার
Amina?
I will put the wedding gifts in the booth.
Acha.
Raji ranga hole kone bolo Raji ranga hole kone bolo mala badal hobe aaj raate
Amina চুপ করো নিচে গিয়ে দেখো না বর এসেছে কি
যাচ্ছি মা
হ্যাঁ তাড়াতাড়ি করো
আমি তো হই
Sabdar Saab, this is the gentleman, Muhammad Haq.
Subhanallah. Please
How are you, Sabdar?
Nice. Yes,
How
very anxious.
Oh, no. Please promise, we're not very late.
No.
How's your business?
Yes, oh, fine, thank you.
Not about. I like your house.
Thank you.
हाँ भाई वाह वाह आइए आइए आइए
आओ का बोका तशीफ रखो का
Sardar Saab, we have brought wedding gifts. Please accept them.
Please have some sherbet and make yourself comfortable.
भाई शरबत लें कम हेल्प योरसेल्फ ड्रिंक कम ऑन और क्या हाल है बैठो बैठो मियां जरा तशरीफ रखो भाई बैठो फाइन हाउ डू यू डू भाई मेरे बेटे से
अल्लाह को
I'm fine.
रहीम सूटकेस
নাজিরা দেখো
বেশি সুন্দর
চমৎকার
হ্যাঁ এই তোমাকে খুব ভালো লাগে আর
চুড়ি দেখো চুড়ি
দেখে দেখে তোমার ভালো লাগে না খুব ভালো করে একটু শোনা আছে শোনা
চুড়ি না তোমার তেমন পছন্দ দেখো These colors are not bright enough.
কিন্তু দামানদার নাক খুব বালা কইতাম হইব কি সুন্দর শাড়ি মেয়েটার কিসমত খুব বালা কইতাম হইব
Sardar Saab, may I have your permission to talk with the bride, your niece?
जी ओए रहीम देखो साईं भीतर तारा रेडी नहीं
Moses Mia, will you be a witness for your friend?
जी ओए अल्लाहर हुकुम
Rashid Mia, Afna?
जी ओए
Nadira, daughter of Mirza Raman, do you agree that I should act as your liar?
Joy.
Nadira Bibi, Muhammad Haq, son of Shalim Haq of Mulvi Bazar village, has appointed me lawyer to ask you to marry him. Muharana is 2,000 pounds. Do you agree?
নাদিরা কবুল কইলা সকলে উবাই রইছেন
If you agree, please say, I agree.
কবুল জোরে বলো
মাগো জোরে বলো
কবুল
Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah.
You see, after the signature, it'll be the ring. We'll give the ring, yes. Put it on his hand. Yes, yes.
بسم الله بارك الله فيك وبارك عليك وجمع بينكم بخير صلى الله عليه وسلم لا اله الا الله وسلم آمين ثم آمين
मुबारक 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 मुबारक
Thank you. That's a nice saree you're wearing.
আব্বা আমরা রেডি
अच्छा
এখানে মানুষ আন্দরে ঢুকতে চাইরা আমাইতে দিতাম নি
Not until he pays to enter.
Oh.
5 পাউন্ড ওই তো নাই 7 জনের লাগে মাত্র 5 পাউন্ড
5 pound? ওই তো নাই Oh, my cousin is marrying a miser. Bitre aite dila, amra doya kore sari dilam.
You see, the bridegroom pays the bride's younger women relatives and friends. Otherwise, they don't let him go and sit near her. It's a kind of ritual, you see. Poor fellows. They still have to go tomorrow and queue up at the registry for the wedding to be legal.
Rahim, take her shoes off.
Wedding ceremony is always held in women's quarters. And at home, we have 7 young virgins to light the candles and help the bride in the ceremony.
आईना किधर देख रहा?
वसंत कलो पूर्णिमा शांत
There, you see, my darling? Indian films are not as corny as you think.
She really does look lovely.
Yes. I could do with a drink, though. It would make her look lovelier still.
Raji, you know Mr. Safdar's a strict Muslim.
No, kaya muri jai basa.
Then all you do, put it in. Now to start. That's it. Okay, come on, let's go to the shops. Okay? No, I'll take it. We better leave it. You better not squeeze it too much, because they get a bit cross.
Ladies, have you seen the price of our lamb this week? £5 off. Mine there was duck's last.
Oh, yes. Yes, those are nice. We have those, yes? You like them? Well, I'll tell you something else. Look, do you need tights? Do you know what I mean? You know, tights that you wear on your leg, yeah? Yeah?
Aye.
You'd like some? All right.
Hello, Mina.
Hello.
Hey, I didn't realise this was your school.
What are you doing here?
I was just going to see a friend. He lives in the road near that building over there. You know, I've never been to a Bangladeshi wedding before.
Really?
Yeah. It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes.
Are you going to do your O-levels this year?
No, I'll do them next year. You know, if my father finds out I was walking in public with a boy, he'd pack me off to Bangladesh.
Well, don't worry, I'll come and visit you.
I must go.
Hey, hold on.
Malhotra Saab, sorry to bother you. I need your advice. Just received a letter from my ex-wife.
Well, I don't know very much about these things.
Dad.
But Malhotra Saab, you know all the people. Can you tell me?
Dad, I'm off to karate.
All right. Be careful. If your mother finds out, she's going to come down at me like ton of bricks. Yes, listen. I just thought of something. There's a fellow called Anand. Well, he's coming to see me about 7.
Friday evening.
So why don't you come around? I'm sure he'll be able to help you.
I hope I'm not being very troublesome.
Oh, no, not at all. Anything for a friend.
It is an honor to be called a friend. I am most obliged to you, Malhotra Saab.
Yeah, you're improving, yeah? But you're still throwing punch like boxer. Just before you hit him, okay? Pull back fast.
You mean like this?
Yes, but when you're pulling back slow they're catching your hand.
No. You mean if you pull back your hand slowly, your hand can be caught.
We're talking kung fu, not English. Hey, listen. You want to come to disco tomorrow night?
What's tomorrow? Friday. No, I've already arranged to see a friend.
Bring him along too. My English girlfriend knows lots of girls. They're coming for company.
It's a girl, actually. You might even know her. But I don't dare tell you who it is.
Come on, yaar. You know I won't tell nobody. Anyway, what's her name?
Amina.
Amina? Rahim's sister?
Yes. Now, look. Promise not to say a word to anybody.
Yeah, promise. But that's double murder, yeah? Look, first of all, Rahim. And then her father, Imam of the mosque. Because of that kind of thing, I go out with English girls.
Listen, Yar. Where's the disco? It'd be far too risky in Handsworth.
It's a bullring disco. But I think you're crazy to try to bring her.
I mean, that's what I was saying. There's all these... That's what
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Sally, love.
Well, this is a public thoroughfare, not a playground.
Who are you to tell us where to play? Packy lover.
Haq Saab, baitho na.
No. Thank you very much. Let me first tell you my problem. I received a letter from my ex-wife. She says, since the divorce, family life is becoming unbearable. They are treating her bad. Her cousin has told her that the divorce is not valid in England. And now she wants me to apply for her to come here. What can I do?
I think the best thing to do is to go to the Asian Resources Center. They will tell you what to do.
Oh, no, my friends. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. Your second marriage is legal. I've got the contacts, and I'll help you to solve the problem. But it'll cost you a little.
Wait a minute. I think Mr. Huck's case should be looked into very carefully. Those people at the center have a lot of experience.
Yes, they are very good for the community. But you know how busy they are.
See you, Dad. I'm going.
Yeah. I think Mr. Anand is right here. I'm sure he's got the right contact.
Oh, sorry, Mum.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
Oh, I'm late.
Well, late for what?
Oh, disco. Oh, see you later.
Well, what disco? Well, does your father know?
Yeah, I've told him.
Well, where is he?
He's in the house. I'll see you, Mum.
Okay.
But how can I live in this country with 2 wives? Even in my country.
But the Arabs bring 2, 3, 4 wives along with them.
But they have paisa, Baba.
But we haven't got enough paisa to live in this country. Every week, lot of Pakistani pack up and go home.
Good evening, Mrs. Malhotra. And how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excuse me. Help yourself with the drinks.
Yeah, sure.
What's the matter, dear?
Oh, don't bloody dear me. I thought we moved out of Handsworth. My sitting room's like bloody Calcutta.
My sitting room? Those people out there are my friends. Huck needs help.
Huck needs help. What about me? I go to work just like you, but I have to do all the shopping and cleaning. Oh, it's typical of you bloody Asians. You sit around talking and leave the dirty work to the women.
So the supermarkets are full of English husbands shopping for their wives?
You're just a lot of male chauvinist pigs.
Chauvinist, maybe. Pigs, certainly not.
You bastard.
Come on, Leela. I'm sorry, Leela.
Oh, get off.
I'm sorry, darling.
How come they're taking so long? Is that girlfriend of yours giving Amina a facelift or something?
Take it easy, huh? My girlfriend, she's very clever.
Ta-da! Doesn't she look great?
What is this? A Bangladeshi from outer space?
Yes, Star Trek.
Well, it's a good disguise. My mother or father wouldn't recognise me now, I hope.
You think so? Everybody's going to be staring at the Asian punk. I can just see the Brummy Post headlines now. First Asian punk found at local disco.
Great, fantastic.
Thanks, Sandra.
Here's your coat. You sure you won't have something nice like a Bloody Mary or a screwdriver? A screw who? I daren't even take a sip. My father smells my breath.
My father used to tell me off for drinking, although the bugger was drunk every night. That's why I left bloody Wolverhampton and come to live here. I'm my own woman now, and nobody pushes me around anymore.
Wish I could say the same.
Come on, too much talking. Come on, Sandra, let's dance. Come on, Roy. Amina, come on.
Oh, come on, Amina, let's dance anyway.
Hey, Listen, I've got to be going soon.
Oh, I might as well make the most of it. Come on!
No, we're getting
Come on!
Listen, yeah? We can't let her walk home alone. Come on, Sandra. Right. Wait, yeah? No point you going to Handsworth. I'll reach her home. You better catch your bus, because you're leaving opposite direction.
Okay, then hope it goes all right. Oh, thanks a lot, VJ. I'm sorry, Sandra, you know how it is.
You Asians are too bloody much.
Who've we got here, then? They're crawling all over the place. Hey, you know that cheeky bitch who was giving us lip earlier on? That's his mother. What's wrong now, Tandoori? Not wearing your doity tonight, then?
Watch it, you.
What have we got here tonight, eh? The Indian Popeye? What have you been doing, eating spinach vindaloo? Bastard! Bastard! Come on! That way! He went around here! Bleeding wall! That way! Bastard! Half-ass packy bastard! I'll get him one day! Come on, let's go!
And look at those friends of yours the other night who came to dinner. The way they were patronizing me. Did I say anything? Was I rude to them? Did I make a big fuss about it? Was I rude to them the way you are rude to my friends?
They were only joking. You're too damn sensitive. That's why I stopped inviting my friends over. I can't remember when I last saw my mother and father.
Oh, don't blame me for that. You never got along with them anyway.
You know, you amaze me. After all these years you've lived in this country, you've still got a chip on your shoulder.
That's no chip, woman. That's a whole bloody forest.
You don't have to shout. You'll wake up the whole street.
You see? Since the day we've been married, you've been trying to change me into a perfect little Englishman. I have to suppress everything which is me.
Oh, Raji, stop talking crap. What are you trying to say? That I walk round the house with a whip beating you into submission? Look, I've tried to explain why I was so angry. In the high street, a gang of boys called me all kinds of names, and I come home loaded with shopping, and the house is full of your friends drinking and smoking.
Are you suggesting that we shape our lives to suit up to some racist little thug you bump into a street? Come on, Lillian. When we were at the university, you were so militantly anti-racist on every bloody demo.
You're always fighting and arguing. If you two can't get along together, why don't you separate or something?
Why, who do you think you're talking to?
Everybody says mixed marriages don't work. It's a well-known fact.
Fall apart when you're around. When you're here, I'm nowhere. I can't pretend that I'm not down. I show it, I know it. I've been a fool more than once, more than twice. I'm gonna move to a new town where the people are nice. I hope I never have to sigh again. I hope I never have to cry again. I still want to be my smile. Happiness is back in style. I hope I never have to see you
কিটা হইছে নাদিরা শরীর ভালো লাগে না নি অনুভব
না কিছু নাই
আও তোমার পেটটা বেশ করেনি
আমি জানি নাই
কিটা তোমার বাচ্চা ওঠেনি মাশাআল্লাহ বরকত কবুল চলো তোমারে ডক্টর কাছে লয়ে যা
ব্যাস তো ওই না জানো আমি ঠিক আছে
কোনোবার জিনিস টলিও না ওখান থেকে আমি বাসার করবো তোমার অরেঞ্জ দিতে নি
না
বেশি খারাপ লাগেনি
না
চিন্তা করেন না জানো আমি ঠিক আছে
Wonderful news today, wonderful. I have been so happy in all my life. Heart is full. My wife is going to have a baby.
Oh, Dada! Dada, খুব ভালো ছে কখন হবে দাদু?
Good morning. We're immigration officers. Are you Nadira Bibi? We are immigration officers.
No speak English.
Does Mohammed Haq live here?
No home. Gone working. No speak English.
You have a go.
What am I going to say to her? She can't understand a word of English. Well, what are we going to do?
Follow instructions. Take her in. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Come along now. No trouble. You just can't take her in just like that. Should we try and contact her husband or something?
You have to come with us. Come with us.
Husband!
You have to come with us. Come with us. We want to speak to you.
No English.
Come on. Come on.
कहाँ जा रही है ये? ये तो हाथ की बीवी है, हाथ की नई बीवी। हाथ किधर है?
আমি কি দোষ করলাম? My husband.
We'll notify your husband. We'll notify him.
क्या हो गया? ये औरत को क्या हुआ?
No answer. I must go. Maybe she's fainted.
আচ্ছা দাদু আচ্ছা দোকানকে দেখবো আপনি যখন জলে যাবেন
Nadira? Baby? Nadira? Nadira?
Come on. Come along.
Paula, don't cry. Come on, love. You'll be all right. Come on. Come on. You'll be okay, I promise you. Come on. It's okay. Come
Raji! Raji! Oh, Raji, wake up! Raji, wake up! Wake up, Raji!
What?
Raji!
What's the matter? I'm all right here, darling, honestly.
No, listen, it's Mr. Huck on the phone. He said something about his wife being taken to prison. The poor man sounds worried to death.
What? Oh, my God.
Quick.
Where's the telephone?
Get in the hall.
Hello? Abbai? Yes. When did it happen?
Sit down.
अच्छा चिट्ठी तो इसके लिए कैसे कहते सी redundant अच्छा कल इसे उनका कागजात ना लेके आना okay bye
John, could you type out a follow-up letter to the Home Office about Surinder Kaur?
oh चिट्ठी तैयार कर रहा है एक मिनट अच्छा yes
You seem to be very busy here.
Yes, unfortunately our people have so many problems. Makes no difference where they come from, religion, class, all the same. People in trouble all become one, but many also come to help. They learn how to handle things, whom to contact, where to get their information about doctors, lawyers, etc. There's a Punjabi woman over there who left home. Her husband beat her up terribly. We're helping her to move to a hostel for battered Asian women. Those Bangladeshis there had their restaurant front smashed up. And also somebody threatened to kill them. So many problems, I can't tell you.
I see you have a tough job. I wonder how you manage it.
we try why don't you come on
Oh, well. Yes, why not?
Sure. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, Mr. Huck, he's a British passport holder from the time he worked in Malaya. Now, he got married in 1969 in Bangladesh, and he came to this country in 1971 on his own. Early this year, he divorced his wife over the telephone under the Muslim law, you know. His second wife entered here as his fiancée, and they got married here under English law and Islamic law. How long ago was it? Yes, 3 months later, his first wife wrote to him saying that she wants to come here to England because she's not been treated nicely by her people after divorce. Where's
Yes,
the
the letter, sir.
Well, that was the time actually when the whole problem started. It's my fault too. I put him in touch with that fellow called Satish Anand.
Well, not Anand again.
Do you know him?
Do I know him? Anyway, carry on.
Anand, without looking into the matter properly, helped Huck to apply for his first wife to come here. Now, his passports say that he's a bachelor. Now, the Home Office has found out that he was married before. What they didn't realize, that his Malayan passport has never been changed.
You mean it wasn't amended after he went back to Bangladesh and got married?
That is correct, sir.
And because his divorce is not recognized here, they have taken his second wife into custody as an illegal immigrant. And poor girl is pregnant.
Mr. Malik, आइए बैठिए सिर्फ 5 मिनट का काम है
You know, I really wish Mr. Huck had come here right from the start. Self-appointed leaders like Anand are simply interested in their own pockets. And the big political parties call them community leaders. And they talk to them just to show that they're in contact with the community. And you see what happens?
Why did I trust him?
It's like this, you see. Mr. Huck's second wife became an illegal entrant because of a material deception on the part of herself or another. She has no rights to speak of till they are satisfied.
But she can't be telling lies. I mean, she can't speak a word of English.
I know, but under that law, they can throw out anybody, even little children. But I think it might make a great deal of difference to point out that no deception was knowingly practiced in this case. So I think this is what we can say. Point 1. She is not guilty of any deception and is a completely innocent party. Point 2. Mr. Huck did not make any fraudulent misrepresentation. Point 3. Mr. Huck's divorce and second marriage are both legal in Muslim law. Point 4. Mrs. Huck, if she were returned to Bangladesh, she would suffer very great hardship since her marriage status would be in doubt. And the final point, if they were to postpone the decision to send her away, Mr. Huck would, within reasonable time, regularize both his divorce and second marriage to comply with English law.
I am not understanding any of this.
Oh, I know. Could you please explain the position to Mr. Huck? We will get a lawyer and maybe Mr. Huck's MP could also help. In the meantime, I'll just have a word with Mr. Malik over there.
Yes. Thank you very much.
That's quite all right.
Yes. Listen, come with me. Have a cup of tea. I'll explain it. Okay?
You're penalising an innocent woman for a situation that's no fault of hers.
Well, I'm not in a position to do anything. I'm sorry.
I wish you'd realise what a hell you're putting that poor woman through. Her marriage in doubt and pregnant. She'll be isolated by most of the people in her village. It's going to affect her state of mind. Not to mention her unborn child.
Well, I'm sorry. The decision doesn't lie in my hands.
Well, why can't we see the person who makes the decisions? We have done everything possible in the past 1 month. Our MP has written to the Home Secretary. We have picketed outside the Home Office. We have done everything possible. We have sent petitions after petitions. Our lawyer has tried to explain how the whole misunderstanding took place.
Look, stop wasting your time and mine. As a matter of fact, your friend may be prosecuted for bigamy as well.
I beg your pardon.
Please, sir, can I see my wife?
Well...
Aren't you going to give her relations a chance to say goodbye to her?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm.
Nadira, si fakre mi koriona, ami tumhare giya jese ki loyambu.
আমি তোমার সারা বাঁচতাম না আমি মরে যাইবো
ইচ্ছা করিও না বাচ্চার কথা চিন্তা করে একবার
আমি বাচ্চার কথা চিন্তা করাম আমি যাইতাম না
I'm sorry, it's time for her to board the plane.
Come on, look, I'm sorry. She's got to go now. I'm sorry. Come on now.
তুমি তো আমার মা গো তুমি তো আমার কন্যা সারি দেও আমি যাইতাম না আমি মরে যাও আমি যাইতাম না না তুমি আমি যাইতাম না আমি মরে যাও আমি তোমরা সারা বাঁচতাম নাই
Final call for passengers on flight BA 451 to London Heathrow. Please proceed immediately to gate number 7.
I'm sorry, time's up now. She can't stay any longer. Come on.
Nadira. Malade আমি করতাম
Sorry. Why do they want to do this? She's not a burden on anyone. She's no threat to anyone. Oh, I feel so ashamed.
Sorry. It's okay. Sorry.